Hi everybody, it's LeeAnn. I'm here with a Mother's Day craft. Mother's Day is coming up pretty quick, May 10th, so here's a fun project for you. Today's craft, you'll need some paper. I've got some colored paper here. If you don't have colored paper, you could use white paper and then use a marker or crayon and decorate it that way. You'll need a scissors, a pencil, some scotch tape, and a glue stick for your basic flowers. Okay, so the first flower we're going to do is the heart flower. So it's made with a bunch of hearts that you glue together, and if you see, I even use the hearts for the leaves. So you're going to take your pencil and trace a heart or draw a heart. If you've got a cookie cutter, you could use that to trace around. And then fold your paper over so you're cutting several hearts at once. It'll just make it go that much faster for you. And then you're just going to cut these out. There you go. So I've got 3 leaves here. Then what you're going to do once you have a bunch of hearts cut out, and if you're using white paper, this, after you get your hearts cut out, this would be a great time to go through and, you know, color or make a design if you don't have colored paper. So take your hearts and we're just going to start gluing these together. So from the point along one edge, put your glue and you're going to line up your points. Okay, and then keep going around. Here you can alternate, you could do the same colors. On my sample I even used some paper that had a design or print on, so you're the artist, you do what you have available and what catches your eye. So we're just going to keep doing this around and around. I'll have one more heart I'm going to put in there. Center of the flower, you could use a variety of things. If you looked on the sample, this one I had some glitter in the house. So I just put a dollop of glue on it and then sprinkled some glitter and shook off the excess glitter. For this one I used a paper punch. I will show you that. And just punched a bunch of, really you're making your own confetti. And then all I did is take the glue and just stack those in the center, like so. And your glue stick will dry. This happens to be, starts out blue and then dries. So you could pile that. If you had a pom-pom, you could put a pom-pom in the center or a button, whatever really you can find in your house. So this will be the first flower that we do with hearts. To finish that off, you're going to want to make a stem. So we're just going to take our green paper here and make a stem. And then I was just using hearts for leaves, so you can glue that down and you would have your flower. Okay, for the daffodil, I've got a bunch of the backs that I've cut out, and then I had a bunch of small muffin wrappers, but you could use a regular size muffin wrapper and just make your back bigger. But I'll just show you what I did then. So I just took an orange marker and I went around the edge, inside and out, just to get that center of the flower. So I've got one done here already. And then all you're going to do is glue on the bottom you want, you can kind of squish it up. Okay, then for the stem, what we're going to do is cut a stem out of some green paper and then make some other leaves here. To go alongside. The daffodils have those real long leaves that come up, so that's why I'm using a different leaf than the heart for this one. Okay, so then I would just glue that all together and you can get a finished product like that. Okay, so to make the lilies, what we're going to need is paper, a pencil, scissors, some Scotch tape, something that makes a stem. So I've got a green pipe cleaner. You could use a skewer, and I had started to color with a marker it green, or even a straw if you have in the house. And then if you had a yellow pipe cleaner, that would be great, or an orange, but I don't have any other color than green in the house, so I'm going to use my good old Q-tip again with a marker. So the first thing that you want to do for the lily is trace your hand. You're going to need one hand cut out for each flower that you're going to do. So just go around, and then you're going to take this out and cut it out. And I actually have one already cut. So you're going to want to cut it higher up on your palm, and then take a pencil and just start to get it used to rolling. This is what's going to make your petals. And then just kind of pinch at the bottom to get it started to wanting to curl. So you're starting to have a cone shape. Then what you're going to do is take your fingers and roll those to the outside around your pencil. Okay, so go around each finger and roll that down. One last finger here. Okay, so then your petals are starting to curl out. Then we're going to make your flower stem. So I've got my Q-tip that it's real easy to color the bottom. The cotton part, it takes a little bit more because the ink's got to absorb into, so just take your time. Then you're going to take that pipe cleaner and Q-tip and just wrap it around a few times down. And what I did is I took a piece of tape as well. So you want it colored all the way down to where you've got your pipe cleaner. If you're using the straw or the skewer, put it to that point and tape it. Okay, so then you'll have your stem. We're going to put it on the inside of the flower, and then you just want to start rolling your flower around it. Now, depending on how big your hand is, your thumb might actually come around like mine to do a petal on this side. Okay, so once you have your stem in there, you're going to want to pinch it at the bottom and then take a piece of tape And you're going to try to get the tape on your stem, whether it's the pipe cleaner or the straw or whatever, in the bottom of the paper, just so that you got it. All right, so there is your lily.